Maritime smugglers and spies.
Imperial Navy.
No way.
You will never defeat me.
All right, so
I don't know what that was.
this is the Ghost of Christmas Past.
You
Star
will never
Wars.
defeat
None
me.
shall pass. Isn't it? That's from Star Wars, right?
I think so.
It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Remember when I put out the Gen Con photos on the Board and Base Facebook, and I said, "Look at these two Jedi," and it was the two squadron pilots. And like somebody like flipped out about it. It was exactly one of your Monsters of the Radio guys flipped out about it. He's like, "Oh, these are not Jedi," and then you went on and changed it. I was like, "It's a joke."
I changed it.
Oh yeah, you changed it. I was like, "It was a joke."
I don't remember changing it.
I did. I changed it because I have people
It was
upset.
those two. They were dressed up as X-wing pilots, and I go, "Look at these two Jedi's."
Two Jedis.
I Jedi.
Look at those Star Wars.
Jedi, is that like Beverly Hillbillies eyeball?
I don't think people need to see
I think they should.
the dial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an integral part of the
I know what
game.
we have.
You should put your deck
more
up there
space.
too, so people know that you're not pulling them out, so you're not cheating.
Yeah.
I guess people just like to watch Zach cheat at the game. That's fine.
Transparency is the most important thing.
Full disclosure. That's our statement. There's one statement we have as a game website. It's full disclosure. Full disclosure. I think I said that in the last one. All right.
I'll show you my full disclosure.
Zach, by the way, we're supposed to lay out our objectives one by one.
That's not what Christian did last time.
Well,
Pick 'em up. I didn't look at them yet.
You want to read out what they are.
Okay,
so you know, people
so
watching.
We've got Forgotten Heroes. After you play a Force user, draw one card. I've got Questionable Contacts. Reaction. After you refresh, damage this objective to move one damage from a friendly target unit to an enemy unit. And then the last one is Hit and Run. Limit one objective per deck. After you win an edge battle as the attacker, deal one damage to the engaged objective.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a real quick question because I think I understand what this means, but I will ask. Reconnaissance mission. Limit one per objective deck. Your reserve value is increased by one. What exactly
And
is that?
size goes up by 1.
Okay, that's what I
Now
thought.
you draw up to 7 at the beginning of each turn.
All right, the ultimate power. Should they just let you win the game then?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Imperial Navy affiliation only. Your opponent cannot declare more than 2 attackers against this objective, which is pretty good actually. And then Death and Despair. That's it. It's just 2 reserve.
Will you hand me that sody pop?
Shoot your peep.
Oh.
Shoot your peep.
Alright.
So I'm dark side, so I can go first.
You go first.
But I cannot attack.
Yeah, but you can play guys and everything like normal. You just can't attack.
All right. Well, let me look at these cards.
To be technical about it, you do not get a conflict phase.
I think the art is awesome on that
So
card.
actually, since we're starting the game now, I'd actually get to start out at 7, right? So I get to draw
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah, because you drop 2 reserve value. Yeah, that's cool.
Just looking here. Don't mind me.
Whatever, it's pretty cool.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
None of that.
No yawning.
And that's
Chicken Walker! Eat more chicken.
That when that one comes out, you get to draw a card. ATST reaction after this comes into play, draw a card.
I was about to. I was making sure I didn't have anything to follow it up immediately. Well, now I do. I'm just kidding. Okay. So, that's that. And I can't attack this turn.
Nope.
Because it's the first.
Yep.
So I'm going to commit him to the forced. To this forced.
Yep. So then you have 2.
Struggle.
Zach has none.
Commit him to the forced, TM.
Alright. Are you finished? Okay.
Oh, pass.
So, let's see here.
I'll stand.
I'm going to play 1 Jedi Mind Trick.
What's that do?
Allows me to put 1 exhaust token on him.
It's not a trick. I know you did it.
Or 1 focus token, sorry. Now I will play...
Zach, do what you should do with your deck. Put it right here. Like this. And then put your discard pile right here. So it doesn't look like that's in play. Or you can put it that way. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
There we go. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Metal
And
Gear.
then I'm gonna put Believer of the Old Ways.
Whoa.
Into play.
Hey, that's a nice believer you got there.
That's a pretty nice looking Believer.
And I'm going to attack
Okay.
this objective right here.
Okay.
This is the one that increases your hand size to 7, right?
Yes, my reserve
Go ahead.
by 1.
I'm gonna attack that objective.
Okay. So, first, I'm going to force choke.
What?
Oh, getting your force choke on.
Alright. Just take 1 damage, not...
Yep.
Push it away.
She's still good.
Okay. So then, after that, I can't.
He
do
can't
anything.
defend.
I was gonna say I can't do anything. So just make sure I can't do anything here. All right. So it takes damage.
That doesn't take damage,
No,
but
this
this,
takes damage.
yeah, that'll take 2.
Right.
And put 1 exhaust or focus.
Way
counter on
different.
her.
Way different.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Get your
6.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll refresh.
I'm really sad that first game when I force choked Luke and then shot him and then force choked him. Didn't save.
Never happened.
Because that was awesome.
No proof. Actually, it did save. Part of this, it did. No, I deleted it. It didn't save.
That's
Okay, so you forgot to move up your Death Star dial, so it goes up to
yeah. I gotta get used to it.
3 actually, because
Good, yeah, it went,
last
up
turn.
one, it went up 1 the first turn and then 2 this turn.
Right. Well, this is embarrassing. I can't do anything as far as like play stuff. So what I will do instead is just hang out.
I'm not gonna.
You want to attack me?
No,
Okay.
Alright,
I'm not feeling it.
goes to the light side.
All right. My turn.
Point goes to the light side.
Balance. Nothing happens. We'll refresh. Okay, I'm gonna do this reaction after you refresh. Damage this objective to move 1 damage from a friendly unit to an enemy unit.
That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna damage this to move this from here
Right.
to here.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna draw.
Stupid, but good.
Good for me, not for you.
Snap to Slim Jim.
Really confusing product placement.
I got a lot of
You know
Slim
what?
Jims for Christmas.
I forgot to do the text on this card last time. It doesn't matter.
What was it?
If you win an edge battle, you get to deal one damage to an objective.
Wait, you didn't have an edge battle because I didn't block.
But it
Well,
doesn't
you,
matter.
you
I
still
would've
have
won
one
the
that just
edge.
wins.
Okay.
Win the edge battle.
So Han Solo,
I'm Han Solo.
Look at that.
I'm Han Solo.
Gambit.
Gambit art, yeah.
Gambit Solo,
I like Hand Solo.
Hung Solo.
Hung Solo.
Hand, God.
Both of those are awful. Hand Solo and Hung Solo.
All right.
Han
Let's
Solo is
see.
at least from that Thumb
That's from-
Wars thing, right?
No, it's from I think Family Guy.
I watched a parody one time called Grocery Wars or something like that, or Store Wars is what it was called, and it was like about organic food and stuff, and his name was Ham Solo, and it was just a piece of ham, and then Chewbacca was Chew Broccoli.
Wow.
It sounds like some
All right.
finest programming.
So I'm going to attack this one and this one,
Uh-huh. I'm hearing
and
you.
I'm attacking this objective.
You
right
ain't saying
here.
anything I want to hear, but I hear it. All right, well, I will block.
All right. So we have edge battle.
Edge. Edge battle.
All right. Here's my first one.
Oh, really? Here's my first one.
Jeez.
That's probably
Oh, well, that's yours, and here's mine. Read it and wait.
And then for my next move, whoa!
3.
I don't believe you. Now I think you're bluffing.
Keep in mind, it's not always that important to win the edge fight, so you don't have to spend it in your gelling credits.
Maybe you want to just get rid of some cards.
That's true. It was a good opportunity to discard.
All right. I've got 6.
You win. I had 4.
All right. But we've also got one fate card here.
There's a fake card in mine, but it only applies if I'm the attacking player.
Okay.
So it doesn't.
Mine is deal 1 damage to target participating enemy unit.
That sounds like
Oh.
awesome.
Good for you.
Man, units in this game are so flimsy too.
And
Even really powerful ones
They're
are.
so
I
flimsy.
guess
Even
I'll
Luke
just
goes
have
in.
Han attack
Even hand.
first.
Even Ham's slow-mo.
So he deals 2 to him. That's
Slow
dead.
mo.
And then I get to deal 1
Nope, that's not it.
for winning the edge battle. 1 for Han.
Okay,
1 for that one.
you got it. Way to go. Good job for you.
You're dealing big damage.
Big money, big prizes. Oh, I love it.
All right. I'm feeling it.
Instead of Blink-182.
Sounds like it should be.
I'm feeling it. No, I think it is.
No,
it's in the air right now. I'm
feeling it.
Yeah, that's a song.
it's Blink?
Yeah, it's either them or Angels and Airwaves.
No, I thought it was the Dance Dance band.
No,
Dance,
Fall Out Boy.
Dance. It's not Fall Out Boy.
No.
The Dance Dance Band.
I can't remember the
I don't know
name.
what's worse, that or the fact that I knew what he was talking about.
Or the fact that Ham slow-mos instead of once to.
All right,
Truly constructive.
that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, we're truly outrageous.
Oh, balance. This goes up 2. Death Star's now at 5.
Up to Slevin.
Well, we're almost halfway through the game.
Lucky number Slevin. We are actually, because he also got an objective. So we're like right at that point.
What do we have?
Black Squadron Assault.
Whoa.
It sounds like a death metal band.
Focus.
Black Squadron.
Sounds like the worst. Focus this objective to remove 1 focus token from the Black Squadron unit you control, which I don't know if I even have any of those. I would assume I do, but I have not played this.
There
deck.
are a lot in that deck because I built it with it in mind.
Remember, your hand size is only 6 now.
How many is that?
I don't know. I can't count.
Sex cards. Sex cards.
I don't know. My parents never taught me to count.
I don't know.
Hey, you want to hear a funny story?
No.
Want to hear a funny joke? I'll just get right to the punchline. Han Solo dies.
What? How does that happen?
Destroy 1 exhausted unit.
The way you presented that was the best part. Hey, want to hear a joke? I'll get right to the punchline. Dead. Force lightning. No,
This is garbage.
he was force
How does
lightning
that
by-
happen?
He was force lightning by no one. No one is out.
You know what's sad is I had this.
It was a drive-by
just
lightning.
waiting for him to do something,
Yeah.
and it doesn't help.
It was a drive-by force lightning. That's what it was.
This is a drive-by fruity.
Drive-by
Han
force.
Solo. Han Solo's like, that was a tough battle. And then he goes,
She's hanging out. Yeah. As the Emperor says, "Guess I shot first."
oh god.
And then the entire world winced.
Are you trying to say Atlas shrugged?
No, I'm trying to say that's awful. God, Star Wars, no. Okay, well.
But not Star Wars.
God.
How this pun filled.
Can we play something that's not licensed? All right.
I can't believe Han Solo just died like that. What is with me and my awesome character just...
I just said everything.
It's
Everybody
like-
in this game is just like made of paper.
It's
it seems
like-
even the ATSD. See how flimsy that is? It's
I
like
know.
crumpled and
But at
blown
least
away.
he slowly died compared to this. This is like Leonardo DiCaprio getting shot in the face in The Departed. It's just like, what?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
It's all in a dream. Don't worry. I'm done. Oh, I didn't refresh. No, I didn't. I did refresh. That's why. Never mind.
Then
I'm
your
done.
turn.
Force lightning.
All right.
That's a good turn.
You
accomplished a lot. What?
Please, God. Stop. Stop this cruel fate.
Oh, I could have used that last turn. Thanks.
No problem.
Was it a lightning prevention shield?
Well, it's a death prevention shield.
A Jimmy hat.
That's true. That would have been good.
I'm feeling it.
I like how our entire videos are just gonna be us repeating 3 phrases over and over.
What was the last
bet you
one? The
won't find- I
Han
bet you-
Solo, Han Solo.
Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm so dead.
I got force lightning in the face and now I'm dead. Just drive by fruity.
Well, after this, we'll have to show you that video though. Like, we'll have to show you a video of people playing it. It's
Jesus, the worst.
that whole game is the worst. Make sure to check out Christian's review of that game. It's the worst.
Let's check out my review of Star Wars Connect on NewGameNetwork.com.
It's the worst.
I can't
All
remember
right,
what game
well-
it's not like it's just a
I was there when you played it. Not
for
that
little
far.
kids to play only. Did you play it with me? Might have.
No, we played the speeder part.
I'm gonna have Believer of the Old Ways, Attack. What is this?
Black Squadron Assault. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we'll go and attack that one.
1 damage, 2 damage.
2, 3, because of this objective.
Really?
And then I'm gonna
6
commit
damage.
my Twi'lek loyalist to the Force.
Amazing.
And that's my turn.
All right, so the dial goes up 1. Automatically.
Automat.
Chomp. Still trying to figure it out.
You're being so unnatural when you do that.
Oh, look what I got. Oh. Whoa, whoa.
Oh God.
What was that? Jabba over here.
It's just one of my many disgusting trademark noises. Black Squadron Bullet.
It's the lead vocalist for Black Squadron Assault.
That's right. You may play this card on any fighter unit you control as an enhancement with the text. Enhanced unit gains 1 gun, 1 star. I wish they had names for those.
1 gun,
They
1
do.
star.
They're like-
That'd be another good band name. 1 gun, 1 star.
There are names. There are like specific names in the rule book, but it's like
We'll call
there are
that
tons of
cowboy
games.
metal.
There are tons of games like this, and they're like I'm
There you
getting
go.
really sick of them. The games that use symbols for everything. It's like a million.
Oh, you mean
symbols.
Fantasy Flight games?
It's like a million symbols for everything. You're like, what's the worst? Like in the X-Wing miniatures game.
You remember
it's like-
Star Wars Dice?
Well, yeah, but the X-Wing miniatures game is like, this one is a filled-in explosion, and this one is a hollow explosion. Hollow explosion's a critical hit. You're like, I can figure out a
Yeah, well, like
Why can't you
these.
just say if you roll an 8 on a D8, that's a crit?
critical
It's,
hit. Yeah.
it's like this one. You can't even say this is a white gun because the gun itself is black. This is a black gun surrounded by white.
yeah.
So I have 3 black guns surrounded by whites. Maybe that's. I know there's names for them, but I just wish it said. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what I want.
I don't know.
anymore.
Wish everything was just called mana. Why can't this be? This guy's got 6 manas. He's got 2 gun mana and a shoot guy
Why
metal.
does he have to be
mana.
Empire affiliated?
Metal.
Why can't he just be Swamp?
Gosh, he is Swamp. He's Black Squadron pilot. If anything, he's Swamp. Well, I think.
If he was any magic mana, he'd be Swamp.
Therefore, I am.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna let him stand for right now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
So it's tied, so it still stays in my favor.
Swag.
Just throwing that out there. All right, so it's refresh. Oh, first balance. So deal 1 damage to that objective here.
Did you see
And
that Uncharted card game is out on here? $5.
Yeah, actually, in the Uncharted game, that Golden Abyss game,
It uses them.
well, you unlock them, and then like it's kind of cool actually.
Might be
'Cause
worth $5. It's not like the
Probably
it's
buy
not
one
like
of
the
these
card game we played. It's a different game.
I might talk about it. I'll probably get it because no, like
It'd be cool to write something up on.
if you find like hidden items in that, like it counts towards both like your hidden item collection, you know,
Yeah.
like in that Golden Abyss game, but it also goes towards every single one you find is a card in that game. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I think it's a really cool way
I
to integrate
will have. This guy's going to attack this objective here.
that. Oh my god,
Actually,
I'm so nervous.
just committing him to the fight first.
Now that's a spicy meatball. Stop.
I should waste the Erta damage. No, but
Yeah,
people,
there are some heal cards, but I don't feel like they're very useful because, like you're saying, units are so flimsy. I don't know why you go heavy on that heal because on this
The
healing
chances of
cards,
actually having it in your hand
Yeah.
when that happens.
yeah,
there's
exactly.
so few guys that have like 4 or more health, like where you be around.
Well, like right now, like really what I need to focus on is him not destroying this because if he does, I'll have 2 of my objectives already.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's not.
All right, so are
really...
you defending it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I said yes.
So edge battle.
A battle of wits.
Wits and wagers.
That's a good.
I've always wanted to play that game.
It's a good game.
I have it.
Christian Habit.
It's pretty fun. It's just like a party game. There's not really a ton to it, but it's fun to sit around with. So,
DJ spinning.
You might be DJ spinning, but I'm not. I say screw that spinning.
He might be DJ spinning, but Force Lightning.
That'd be awesome. We could do that.
If I bought another,
All right. Cancel this. And we'll start over.
you got suckered.
That's dumb. That's a dumb thing for you to do.
You know what's awesome? If you buy 2 core sets, you could put 4 Force Chokes and 2 Force Lightnings into a deck.
And a partridge and a pear tree.
That's awesome.
All right.
pretty ridiculous.
Um.
I have a feeling for tournament play that either those things are banned like that or like people just buy like 10 I mean,
No,
Jared.
well, you can't have more than so many objectives.
I'm not done. I didn't pass. I was just me putting it down.
Okay.
It's very elaborate. Boom, 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 boom. I'm looking at something real quick. Ugh.
We have 2 guys that's completely dependent on winning the fort or the edge battle here.
Oh yeah, I guess that's if you lose the edge battle, nothing. You don't do anything, and they're both committed to the Force, means they'd both be exhausted.
Yeah. Wicka 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 wicka.
Hey, just so you know, I think this one may be split on the bottom.
Split.
Nope, it's not.
All right. Cancel this.
I hate you. I hate you. Come on.
How many cancels could you have?
2.
Damn.
All right. Next one.
Do you have another cancel?
I care not.
I win with 1.
I don't care.
I win with 1.
Way to go.
All right.
The point where he's,
So I'm gonna shoot
reaches the
him.
point where he just gives up.
I just want him to die now.
Shoot him, and then I'm gonna destroy this objective,
Amazing.
and I get to
Ah!
yeah. It's
It's raining objectives.
It's raining objectives, and then I'm gonna commit her to the force just to be safe.
I commit myself to the force.
Commit yourself to the psych ward after this game.
That's about right.
God.
Commit yourself to the bad pun ward.
I'm losing it. I'm feeling it. Alright, you can go, you can
I
go.
lost my mind.
I'm done.
I'm looking for droids, alright?
Alright.
I may ignore resource match requirements when playing cards from my hand, which is actually a pretty good card.
Oh, after you mock it, then you turn around and you're like, hey, okay, it's actually...
Well, it's called Looking for Droids. It's a dumb name.
Look, sir, droids. Oh. Oh. Sure, for droids.
Droids, please sit on my face.
Oh my
I don't ever
goodness.
want to see that movie. You guys say that so much.
Actually, like, that's the only funny line that I remember in that
There's
movie.
some funny parts of that
There's
movie,
other
but it's
funny
mostly a
parts.
stupid movie.
It's a terrible movie.
It's not terrible. I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, it's like... It's a dumb
direct to
movie.
Hey.
It's a direct to the library.
What?
It's like, you don't even
The
rent that
archives?
thing.
You archive it?
You don't buy that thing on DVD. You just go to the library and borrow that thing.
People do that? The thing still exists?
Yeah, actually.
And also
people do.
that movie at the library?
I don't know if that movie be at the library.
Oh.
Wow. He is getting
You're gonna have
delusional
to
as
make
he
this like,
loses.
you're gonna have to make this like super cut thing at the end. It's just all of the different weird noises Jared makes.
I'm done with it.
It's like
Hey,
it's like Jabba's indigestion noises over
hey.
here. Oh, we don't need to hear that.
There we go. Pshong, pshong.
All right. What is this guy?
Backstabber.
What? Oh wow, you totally could have used that.
I just got it.
Did you read its text? You could play that from your hand.
Oh yeah, I know. I just need stuff out now.
During an engagement.
I know. I just need it out now.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, this went up one.
Yeah.
Chong. Dun dun.
We got it, Jared.
You getting that?
We got it. Here we go.
Okay. Sorry. Just a nervous thing. Okay, well,
Are you
my first
attacking?
order of business is to not attack
Okay.
and to commit them both to the Force.
Okay.
That's my second order of business.
They're still tied. So it still stays in the light side's favor.
For now. You don't know. You don't know what I have coming.
Nobody knows.
You know what I could really
Cards
actually
I
use?
have
I could really,
coming.
I could really use something that could enhance my play area, so I could get. Because the thing is, I have.
They probably have a cream for that.
Okay.
Hey,
Hogan.
Warden Base's #1 policy is full disclosure.
Okay.
That's pretty good. It's full disclosure. In full disclosure, I have a lot of cards, but they're way too high to play. So
Use them in edge battles.
I'm in that
I'll
same
use you in an
predicament.
edge battle.
I'm in that same predicament. Just gonna throw that out there. Just saying. So,
Well done.
are you
Maintain.
finished? All right. So we'll deal 1 damage. What is this one? I don't
No
think it
music.
matters. We'll do that. And I'm gonna draw up here. Gosh.
This DJ Max game kind of makes me want to get nice. Not gonna lie.
It's perfect for that. It's even more full of music.
Damn it, sure it is. All the weird stuff on the PS Store makes me
Carillion.
like that Ragnarok game.
Carillion engineers coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, Corellian Engineer.
Okay, so it's got something called shielding. Whenever it enters an engagement, I can place 1 shield on any character or objective.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Jedi Lightsaber. Enhance Force user or Force sensitive unit.
Right.
And he gets +1 black weapon, +1 star.
Okay.
Black star, I guess.
Cool.
And
+1 weapon, +1 black star. Makes sense.
not white.
I'm getting it. Yeah, I know.
And then,
Wait, is the star black or is the outside of the star black?
well, let's not get into that just yet.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Let's say for sure. That's fine.
Have you ever heard that? There was a person that called 911 and they're like, you have an emergency, and the guy started off by going, yeah, let's not get into that just yet.
No, that sounds awesome.
That's exactly what we should get into.
It sounds like a 100% guarantee that
All
he and I will end up in handcuffs.
All 3 of these are going to attack this objective.
An interesting stratagem.
I don't believe you. I think you're bluffing. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so since she's...
How many of his objectives do you have? 2?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Jared. You can't lose this with that deck. That's my deck.
That's my dick. That's my boy.
You're my boy, Blue.
All right. So are we going to do this?
No. I say no. You can't attack. Let's do it.
Your turn.
The edge battle.
What was the name of the Allspark?
You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
Huh.
I'm trying to
Showing
flip
me
it.
all your cards.
I tried to flip it. You'll never know.
Looks good. Oh man, it's high stakes.
Okay.
Oh man. What do you have?
Passing.
I'm passing too.
Okay.
I've got 9, 7, 10. Obi-Wan is 4, Redemption's 3,
10?
and then I also get to deal 1 damage to...
How much do you have?
8.
Do you have any fate cards?
No.
God, it's high stakes.
And then I get to deal 1 more damage for winning the edge battle because of
I
this
do agree
objective.
And maybe this is something that's gonna come with they release more expansions, but I do agree that it's like you don't feel only occasionally.
And
certain
then
fate
I'm going to
cards do you
attack
feel
with this character.
like you have any sizable amount of control over the edge battle.
I feel like, I mean, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I can go back and watch this and see some stuff that I did wrong, but I feel like I've been playing exactly how I could ever, like the best way I could ever possibly be playing.
Well,
With
like,
what I've been given, but I cannot ever stop you from destroying my objective.
I think the problem is,
the edge battle.
what I've
is
noticed,
still kind of a wonky mechanic.
what I've noticed is there's, okay, so the deal is when you design your decks, you are forced to play with a 5-card group. And there's like one
What do you
good
mean?
Well, when you play with this objective,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you have to play with the
cards
5
that go
cards
with
that go with that whole set.
I forgot about that, yeah.
And so
That's something that's so weird to me.
that's what's
So
weird to me
weird.
too. So like there's a good chance that you can just get a lot of junk in your deck. Or you have a lot of things that you can just get in your hand that doesn't mesh
Well, my problem is I had too many good things, like, and not enough bad things. And
Yeah.
the problem I usually have is I have so many flimsy guys that I just never want to play them because I just want to use them as fodder for edge battles. The thing is you have a max hand size of 6, so
When you're
you
really-
can only carry so many. Plus, these guys, they're only worth 1, and
You should
She's
really
gonna
do-
deal 2 damage
you
to
should
that.
really
That's
be
gonna get
putting-
destroyed.
So you win.
You should
And then,
really
yeah,
be
it's gonna
putting
be-
out your flimsy guys
I have been.
and using those. Yeah.
You
This is,
should've used-
this is my discard pile.
Well, here's the thing. That edge battle, this is what I used. I used Obi-Wan. I used Redemption.
Right.
Just because it was important to win edge.
I do agree that the edge.
Yeah, see, look,
The
this is what I
edge
played.
battle part is still a part.
Darth
that-
Vader?
You
And
use
if
that
you're-
at edge?
Yeah, I mean, I had to win it because otherwise I
Yeah.
wouldn't know you would have destroyed it. And then super laser blast.
The other thing too is like this almost should be unique. Because I used it twice in one edge
God.
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that card is ridiculous.
The one where you cancel it and
Yeah. You
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, no, it shouldn't be unique. I mean, you should be able to use it as many times as you want because I fell for it twice. So I fell for it twice.
It's just I mean I've seen some people defend it like in terms of talking about this game, and I know what they're going for. They are like it's like you said, they're going for a little bit of what they do in Netrunner.
Well, it's also got to be unique. It can't be this. It can't just be a rehash of something else.
Well, no, but I mean, they're going for a bluffing mechanic. But the thing is, the reason that bluffing works in Netrunner is because you have to play. You have to play the card. You play the cards, and then you advance them, so they look like better cards than they are. But when you're literally just looking at the back of a card, they all look like any card. Mm-hmm. They're Schrodinger's cards.
The cards are. I mean,
they're all simultaneously Yoda and not Yoda.
I was gonna say there's nothing on the other side and everything on the other side.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so it's like you flip over one. Okay, well, it could be Yoda, or it could be something worth 0. You have no way of
I honestly think.
So I don't really think you can bluff very much.
The best thing you can do is just go through as many cards in your deck as possible. Because the thing is while
I just have a lot of deck left.
Yeah.
So.
If you're the dark side,
which means hold on.
I think that's my problem. Is that I think the reason I'm sucking at this game is because I have too much of an attachment.
Is this what was left?
That's all was left.
So I mean, let's look at some of the stuff you still had to play with. Like you've got the Emperor. You've got Tarkin.
Yep.
You've got
Yeah, I think you do have to get used to cycling through cards much faster than you do in others.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of good stuff in my hand, and part of it was I didn't have any enhancement. So I couldn't play him because like some like Darth Vader I think costs 5. Like I had 5 altogether, but I mean you can't also play it. You can't all drop it on one card and then Darth Vader costs 5.
Part of that too is the fact
Devastator costs 6. I couldn't even play that yet.
I had
the reason it's better to go faster through cards and not hold on to big ones you get for too long is because unlike I mean, I guess you could build a really resource heavy deck.
Yeah.
But it seems like for the most part they aren't. So it's not like Magic where you're like, I'm going to hold this guy who costs 8 because I know after 3 turns I'm probably going to get the mana out to make him. Well, the thing you might just not. You could. The whole game could go by and you might not ever get more than 4 resources. So you can't hold them for that long.
Yeah.
You just got to use them and hope draw something else up later.
I think what it all comes down to is that either it's one of two things actually. It's either it's kind of a weird mechanic, or we just have not totally grasped how to do it. Not that we're playing it wrong, but we just don't know how to do it thoroughly.
Yeah, I think that's the majority of it.
That's part of it.
Just not figuring it out yet.
Because I feel like I'm always. I mean, and it's the thing is, I always feel like I'm really helpless. But the reason I do is because I want to. I keep trying to hold on to so many cards, but at the same time, I'm holding on to cards that I'm like, I don't really want to waste a resource on playing this one that's only worth 2, like only 2 resources to play. But the problem with it is. You have a cat behind you, and another problem that you have is that it only has the force value is only like 1 on it, so it's pretty much worthless across the board. It's worthless out. It's not worthless, but it is just going to die, and it's worth very little. It's going to be you could commit it to the force, but it's not really going to help you that much, and it's almost a waste of these because you can't take these off unless.
And you can only
it dies.
And you can only have 3 things committed.
You can only have 3 things committed, and you can't take it off until it dies. And then, on the other hand, I mean, you can't leave it in your hand because you leave it in your hand, it's just tying up valuable.
Your deck.
Yeah, well, I mean, and you just are going to lose an edge battle. Like putting down 3.
You need to be moving cards constantly, whether it's putting them in play or using them in edge.
And that's part of my problem with playing this game is that I'm not very good at that stuff. So I just need to get better at it. Honestly, I need to do the.
You were saying
the only thing the thing with me. I mean, we're talking about a little bit more than the edge battle, but the thing for me with the edge battle is that the reason that I don't think that it works well as a bluffing mechanic is because you have to have there has to be another factor. The reason it works in poker is because, it's like, okay, Jared, I have cards. You don't know what cards I have. Mm-hmm. That alone does not make a bluffing mechanic. The betting on top of that, and there being cards you can see, is how you can bluff. Because then I can bluff by what I'm betting. But if it was just like Jared, if it was like, you have 2 cards, I have 2 cards, and I go, I bet I win. And then you go, okay. And I go, I win. Yeah. That's kind of what it is in this. It's a little bit. The fake cards add to it a little bit more, but I feel like there needs some.
Fake cards are cool. I really do like the fake cards. Even the ones that make you cancel turns and stuff, like I like those, but
those are the only ones where you feel like you're actually doing some sort of bluff because you can. Then you
exactly.
Go like, well, I'm gonna pass once. You put 1 down. Then you go, okay, I'm gonna lay this. You lay 1.
There's no reason.
Then I lay down another like 1 that's worth 1. You lay 1. Then I go pass, and you go, maybe I'll lay another 1.
That's the only thing that really prevents you.
For like 1
that's the only thing that keeps you from laying everything down. It's just knowing that your opponent could cancel it and start it over.
Yeah.
Other
There's
than
also,
that, yeah.
I guess this is just because it's an LCG, and this is honestly there's nothing I can do about this. Is there's also not a very big variety of fake cards. There's only like a couple of them.
That's why I think
Well,
it'll be a
the
situation
biggest
where they'll
issue
act
isn't
in.
so much. It's like it goes back to this set thing, and that's what I'm not used to. This is a card, for example, that I got in my hand, which had no use to me at all in the entire game. The text, it's rescue mission. The text is action. Rescue one captured card. If that's a unit, you may put that into play under your control.
See, and that's why I.
There
didn't
was
put
no.
it.
But
Do you have Leia in that deck?
no.
Oh.
But the thing is this isn't a part of. This isn't even a part of
Okay.
the Rebels. This is just one of the generic
ones.
Yeah. So the thing is this had no value at all in this game, but I have to play it because I played with the set,
It feels to me a little bit like.
and that's what's
You gotta
weird.
start sideboarding, bro.
You can't. But that's what's
Yeah.
weird is
I know
you
you
have to take these sets. So it's like if I want this one card, I've got to take potentially 3 or 4 other cards that I don't.
It kind of makes it better though. It kind of makes it so there's no super. I mean, at least
It does.
in theory, it makes it so there's no super decks.
Well,
but
it just. I think a lot of it, because I felt this way kind of about X-Wing, the miniatures game, when we just had the core set. I feel like they've built this for the long run, so they put in mechanics
Yeah.
like that, the capturing mechanic. Well, right now, the only person who can capture people that I know of on all
Well, there's Boba
teams
Fett.
is Boba Fett.
There's a detention block.
Yeah, so there's one.
There's Leia's that basically says she doesn't die, she gets captured.
But there's one objective basically that lets you capture someone, and there's one guy who lets you capture people.
But
So
that's
from
an
your standpoint,
extremely situational
that's
card.
what I mean. It's not beneficial for you to put that in there because the chance that you're going to have a guy capture someone.
And I'm trying to
But
find this other card.
when the expansion with Scum and Villainy comes out, there'll probably be a lot of other bounty hunters in it, and then capturing will become. It's almost like if they had launched a Magic core set with lots of those little text things. It had like phasing and flying and wall and all these mechanics, but there's
Reach.
just one of each.
Yeah.
One card of each, so
Right.
you can't really.
I see what you're saying.
So I think as it grows, those things will get ironed out.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, obviously, it's not the same
Here's
as
the
Magic
other
and
one.
stuff like that.
This one
but
was pretty worthless to me. It was just prevent 1 damage from being dealt.
I just-
And it could be worse. And that's
Right.
so situational.
Yeah, I still like. I mean, I'm still definitely excited about the game. I still
But
like
that
it,
one's
but-
there's more purpose to use that than
yeah, the
than the rescue mission.
Yeah, I just what we're talking about with the mechanics and stuff like that, like capturing and stuff like that. It's bizarre to me that living card games, which a living card game is a game in a box. It's not. I mean,
They're
in
in a box
essence,
and they release other boxes and you buy all the cards. There's no rare. There's no
right? And
It
takes the
and
collecting
in theory,
aspect out of it.
exactly. In theory, you should be able to completely play the game out of the box. I mean, we can. It's totally playable, but it's just weird to me how there's stuff that is not completely fleshed out. I mean, we didn't even get to these in the games, and this is just kind of talking about from what we noticed. But there's nothing you can like. I mean, as far as like capturing and stuff like that, there's
yeah,
only. It's not. It's like it's not. It's kind of like
Well,
half baked, I guess. Is the way to
I
say
think they
it.
should have left out some. I think they should have probably left out the Scum
This-
and Villainy and the
same
Spies
here.
and Smugglers until the expansion. But it was what Evan was saying when we were playing the other day, which is you can't release this without Han Solo.
The Star Wars.
You can't release this without Boba
Or the
Fett.
Star Wars fans, yeah.